Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We started working on this one last night when the ladder started. What up, Frog? So we started last night. So if you guys wanted to support, I posted, thank you for the heart me. I posted the Cash App in the bio and it's on screen. I was encouraged to start in adding that into the rotation. But we're going to continue where we left off last night. So we start with the Warlock to see where we could end up. We have 3 demons, so I think we need to put points in though. We do. Yeah, I try and be leery of it. I do use Venmo. Me and Ghost use it back and forth with each other. I also was told to be aware of people that try and put you in a creator program, but they try and control your channel. So we need to start putting Blood Oath on because Blood Oath is going to be for survivability. I'm just trying to look at all options that can help growth and everything. As we're constantly just trying to grow. And I'm trying to hopefully make this as successful as it can be. Alpharus, what's up? So, as you can see, Alpharus, I added the Cash App up there. So if you want, because I know you like to contribute, like the other way, not with like the gifts and stuff. I have that available right now. So I set one up. Z convinced me to do it because he said that it would be better to do because what most people don't know is TikTok actually takes like the most of any company when it comes to like their percentage. So they're almost on par with Whatnot. I don't know if you guys know about Whatnot, but they're Whatnot's notorious for doing that shit too. Yeah. And right now we are trying our best to like grow, survive. Another reason I put that up is um it's Ghosty's birthday on Monday. So and I have not been able to get her anything, so that's another reason for it, so but I do appreciate you guys coming in for the early stream, you know. But yeah, and Ghost will be on like on Sunday if you guys Sunday at like 6 o'clock. So I'm probably gonna put out a video today to promote D&D Diablo for tomorrow. And starting on Monday, I will be relaunching the horror channel. So because we are literally two less than 2 months until Halloween, bros. The best holiday that exists. Halloween is like amazing. I love Halloween. Yeah, Halloween is my favorite holiday that exists. More than Christmas. I've always been pro Halloween, which is probably why I got married on Halloween. I used to do when I worked for Goodwill and lived in Washington. I used to dress up. I used to put face paint on every day, and I come up with my own designs. But I don't know. So what my plan for Halloween is, we're gonna do a lot of Halloween scary stuff. So a lot of like horror games. We're going to be added to the. We're going to be doing. I want to do Dead by Daylight with like community members. I'm thinking of trying to find a way to get the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game. I've never played it, but also that Hellraiser game. I'm hoping there's like a option to play it on stream. But yeah, Halloween. I got some stuff planned, and even with the horror channel, I want to do some stuff on there too. That's why I'm rebranding it now. Like I'm bringing it back now, is so we can get it rolling. So by the time October comes around, I can live stream. Like maybe we could do like watch-alongs on there. But yeah, I do have the gift goal up there. I also have the Cash App up there. I put the Cash App in the bio as in my bio as well. I'm trying to find all this stuff to really like push myself as a streamer. I did some networking the other day. I want to put points into my asthma though. So I want to see, can I do this without Abyss? We're gonna build this build without using Abyss. But how you been, Alfred? I haven't seen you in a bit. How's everything going? What up, Eve? EVF995? What's up? If you are a Diablo fan, you are in the right place. I play ARPGs, RPGs. I play a lot of variety. We do Final Fantasy Mondays here. Tomorrow morning is Dragon Age the Veilguard, which I know is a very poignant game. You've been busy on the weekends? Yeah, I get it. What's going on next spring, man? Oh, you're going to Japan? I am so jealous. I have, ever since I was like 14, I've wanted to go to Japan, and for the weirdest reason possible. It's not to see like the Tokyo. It's not like to go to game stores. I'm a huge wrestling fan, so I've always wanted to go to Corrigan Hall. Corrigan Hall for New Japan Pro Wrestling. I've always wanted to go, and I found out about this store that's in Tokyo that is just like wall to wall wrestling stuff. So the two places that I've always want to go to is Tokyo, Japan, and then Italy. I've always wanted to go to Italy because I'm a foodie. I love the food culture, and I've always wanted to try and go there for the real Italian food. I've only wanted to see like what is the absolute difference. Yeah, I may be Mexican, but my favorite food in the world, and Ghost can attest for this, is Italian food. I've always loved Italian food. The pastas, the sauces. The only sauce I really don't like though is pesto. I've never really been a pesto fan. I've also heard like Italian pizza is so much different than American pizza. So I've always wanted to just see like what is the difference. I haven't really traveled much in my life though. Probably because I'm not big into like beaches and stuff like that. Like beaches to me aren't interesting. It's more of like certain stores I've heard about. So there's like horror movie memorabilia stores I've heard about. Like there's one in Vegas that I've wanted to go to called Nightmare. There's a couple in Pennsylvania. I would love to go to places that I know where movies were filmed. Like that to me would be fun. Or Steel City Con is. What up, Mike? All the early home dogs are here. I wouldn't mind going to New Zealand. Look at that. Did you guys see that? I took no damage. And the goats did everything. That's why you should focus on the goats. We're gonna go here because I wanna. You having a good day, Mike? What do we got here? I think this season's gonna be more about not making multiple characters and just working on one. Leave them alone. They're going to mess you up, bro. So, in case you guys don't know, like tomorrow, we're doing Dragon Age Veilguard tomorrow at 10 a.m. Every Sunday I've been doing it, so and D&D Diablo will be tomorrow at 6:30, which I will have Ghost on here for that. So I put out a list of what we're doing. So Sundays we do Dragon Age Veilguard at 10 a.m. and at nighttime I do D&D Diablo. Monday is Final Fantasy Monday. We're still going through Final Fantasy 16. Tuesday was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but the power got cut by maintenance here and it wiped that save file. Wednesday I've been doing Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. And Friday, as you guys know, is like RPG Friday. But I've been sprinkling in a lot of Grim Dawn. So we got a lot of stuff going on. And if you guys, I don't know how to do this, but if you guys want to make clips to like help like promote the channel and everything, I really would appreciate it. And next month, so one game that I'm trying to add to the rotation, but I gotta see monetarily if I can, is gonna be Lord of the Rings, War of the North. That's currently out right now. But next month, I'm trying my best to do Blood of the Dawnwalker. But anybody kind of knows it's trying to squeeze in a game that's like $69.99 is hard. So Blood of the Dawnwalker just is because it's like $70. It's hard to try and just squeeze that in. Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings War of the North is like $17 right now. There's a remaster that just came out, but I don't have 17 right now, so I gotta try and figure that out. There's a big ass wasp right outside that window. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna come up with it. This is the all my income comes from this. And literally all everything I do for this channel is all about hey, can I squeeze in this game I want to play, or are we gonna have to just not do it? See, this armor I'm wearing right now might be good for stealth, but I don't remember what you need for stealth. So it's always this cycle of, hey, can I squeeze this stuff in? We're going to take all these minor ones out. I don't know why I'm putting them in there. I'm going to sell them. But yeah, it's like I would like to make a setup in here. I would like to put RGB in here, but it's all a cycle. But we're approaching the year mark, so I'm kind of proud of that accomplishment. That's why my goal right now is I want to hit 1,000 followers before October. October is the 1 year mark. So if I'm able to do that, that will mean this has been a success, in my opinion. See, I didn't even need that one ring that I saved. I didn't even need it. And I probably don't need this anymore either. Because that's not really helping me right now. Goodbye, Charm. Alright, next thing we want to do is we want to go to Mercenary. And we want to go like this. We want to go like this. Because she's about to get retired right now. Okay. I think it's prayer that we want. For anybody that grew up in the 90s, do you guys know, have you guys like re-listened to some of those songs we grew up with? Because I have come to realize some of them are not appropriate. Like, what is it? Possum Kingdom by Toadies is about necrophilia. If you guys did not know that. What up, Grudge? How you doing? We're just doing a little Diablo 2. Bro, do you really have to crunch that in here? This dog, I swear. Hey, we got a follower. That's not bad. I don't know. I almost had a. I'm probably gonna re-dye it red again. We got a bunch of manic panic in there, so the back of it is starting to turn pink though. So I really need to do it soon. Oh, Alfred, did you see that? Slipknot kicked Sid Wilson out of the band. I think you listen to Slipknot. I saw a post, and do you know that only 4 of the lineup from '99 is still active in there? But if I'm being honest, the 4 that are left probably have no. They'll be in there. Like, one thing I will say is two members of Slipknot I still feel are underrated. I don't think they ever get credit for how good. They at least they're not like Mushroomhead. If anybody's a fan of Mushroomhead, I dare you to go listen to Save Your Sorrow or listen to 20 and listen to what they sound like now. Hey, if you really want to see Mushroomhead, if you want to listen to them, listen to the X Faces. The X Faces have like the X guitar player. It has Waylon in there. It has Jeffrey Nothing. It has God, I'm trying to remember his name. Jeffrey Mann, I think it is. Like, the X Faces is Mushroomhead. And they came to Houston and I missed it. Yeah, it's basically the original members of Mushroomhead got together, and then people are now calling Mushroomhead the Temu version. Because they are. It's, Skinny owns the band now. He took it away from, Jeffrey. Like, their new singer and the one before it are absolute trash. Like, there's nothing worse than, So I tried to, I watched, like, a concert from, like, 3 months ago, and it was so brutal. Trying to listen to him sing the songs, and Skinny doesn't care. It's basically he makes money, and people come to see Mushroomhead thinking they're getting Mushroomhead, and they're not getting Mushroomhead. At least Slipknot still sounds like Slipknot. And Slipknot is the one band I've seen the most in concert. I think I've seen them like 17 times. But at least, like, I was able to see them, like, when they had everybody. I still remember, what was it, So in 1999, before Slipknot got big, they had a show at a place that was called, I think it was called Deja Vu at the time. And nobody knew who Slipknot was at the time in Washington State. And I saw them, and the venue was so small that half the band played, like, in the pit. and it was a month before they played Ozfest. So they had not yet reached the status that Ozfest would have done. And at the same time, I went and saw the Pledge of Allegiance tour, which had listen to this Alphorus, this lineup. It was System of a Down. It was Nothing Face. It was No One. It was Rammstein. Like all in the same set. Like when I was younger, like the era that I like, the area I grew up in, there was concerts all the time. Like I saw OG Pantera with Static X for the Reinventing the Steel tour. So I was able to see Pantera in its heyday. Man, I hate what they've done to Static X though. And then the new lead singer like put out that interview got posted where he basically talked shit about Wayne Static. So I don't even like the way they sound now, so sometimes I feel like when some lead singers are gone, they should stop the band. It did. I'm happy Mudvayne never turned into that, because Mudvayne did a reunion tour, and they were still as amazing as they were back in the day. I think if Mudvayne would have not had the issues within the band that they had for a long time, I think they could have been like on the level of Slipknot. But there was issues, so they just kind of stopped putting out records. But like The End of All Things to Come and LD50 are two amazing albums. And I will always state that Mudvayne like had the ability to do stuff like Dig, but then could also do stuff like World So Cold, and they could be mainstream, they could be not mainstream. Chad is like an underrated like frontman, I think. What up, Jay? But System of a Down, I'll put in that category too. The two lead singers can't stand each other. That's why they've never put out another record. Like they tour periodically, but Serge kind of Serge Tankian has like this bone to pick with I can't remember his name right now. The other lead singer of System of a Down. And System of a Down is the only band I know of, for me, that put out like 4 banger albums in a row that I liked every single album that they put out. I don't think System ever put out a bad album. But they kind of just crap the bed, so. I saw them in concert like in 2010 though. But they they are like but my favorite song by System of a Down, my 2 favorite songs by them are 2 ones that people probably wouldn't go to, which is Spiders, which is a great song, and then Forest is another one I really like. And then I also like Needles. I think Needles is an underrated song. I like Prison Song. Prison Song is like a guilty pleasure, a song of mine. I think out of all of them, the one that I'm less like is probably Toxicity, which is weird because Toxicity and Aerials um are their two most popular songs. But Mr. Jack is good, Soldier Side, Lonely Day. Um Lost in Hollywood I think is a good song too. I think Soldier Side has one of the best messages of a lot of their songs. Lonely Day is so good. Or Old School Hollywood, where they drop Tony Danza in the song. Freaking Question is a good song. I think they just have a lot of good songs. I wish I could say that about Korn, because I feel like Korn over the years died horribly. I don't remember the last time Korn put out a song that I actually enjoyed. I think the problem is when you don't have the band anymore, like the OG members, I don't think it's the same anymore. Like Korn, I think like Untouchables, I think is the last good album. I think that was the name of the album. Like I grew like Korn, I got into them during the Freak on a Leash era, went back and listened to the album before that. Like the Follow the Leader, and they just turn into I don't know what. The drummer was so good. The drummer was so good, and then they just kind of he left. What was it? I think Fieldy left, and now like the lineup is so weird that it doesn't even feel like the band anymore. But Limp Bizkit's the same. Like they haven't felt the same since freaking ever. Yeah, I don't remember the last time that band sounded good. Very true. Man, that person's in here again that they just keep coming in and like freaking spamming like links and everything. Yeah, Alfred, this person coming in the LED, I like blocked them like 3 times last night. They just keep making new accounts. So what I'm gonna do is instead of blocking, I'll just mute them. Because if they mute them, then they can't remake a new one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of bots, so Yeah, Alfred's music has always been like one of my favorite things. So welcome in everybody. If you have not been here before, we do a lot of RPGs and ARPGs. You know which one's the one that's really not bad is YouTube. There's not really bots in YouTube. It's very strange. Also, YouTube has the worst people for making insults. Like, not like worse as in like they're bad insults. They're just people that are freaking brutal with what they say. So I've been a content creator on YouTube since 2010, and I have gotten almost every name in the book people have called me. So it's just. See, I really don't need attack rating for this build. Yeah, it's just. It's nuts to think about it. See, and when I remember, like, pre YouTube, because there's so many people nowadays that don't know pre YouTube. Early 2000s was a Wild West. I, Alfred, I think you're the same age as me, but I remember some of the sites that are now, like, shut down that were the most inappropriate crap that was on the internet. That people went out of their way to watch. Like, they literally went out of their way to watch. I'll say one sentence and I won't finish the sentence because I don't want to get in trouble. Uh, Two girls. And you already know where it goes from there. It was brutality at its best. You know what? I'm gonna go grab some cheese real quick so I have something to munch on while I'm streaming. The other thing I remember, Alphas, is they like were okay with you playing video games on the computers at school. Look, we got some cheese because it's. I bought some. I got a block. They just cut it up. Because I need food. You don't need food. I fed you already. This dog is such a glutton for food, I swear. This dog, though, I've never seen a dog that when they get in trouble beats themselves up when they do something bad for like so long. So if we have what I call uh-ohs, you didn't have one today, but when he has his uh-ohs, which is accidentally going bathroom in the house, he beats himself up forever. Grab that key. I'll uh I'll put points in. I'm pretty good with this build, so. What up, Mr. George? What's up? Almost hit the wrong button. It's been a long time since I heard Rob Zombie. Shit. I got a playlist playing in my ear, so we got a OG Rob Zombie. Oh, you're home now? Did you get everything worked out? Thank you for the heart me. Also, anybody coming in, if I have not said it, I put my Cash App up there now because I was encouraged to do that. That would be good to do. So I now have the Cash App up there, and it's also in my bio as well. But you can also donate to the gift goals. You can do whatever you wish. As we are on day 2 of the new ladder season. What's up, bud? What you need? This build is so easy to actually make, but we're altering it. I'm not going to use Abyss this time. I think I'm just going to focus on Miasma Bolt itself. Miasma Bolt. And I will promote it. You guys don't have to, but I'll be doing Dragon Age the Veilguard tomorrow morning. Every Sunday I do Dragon Age the Veilguard. I enjoy that game. I know some people do not. What's up, Printed? Thank you for stopping by. I do remember you from the stream we were in together yesterday. I do appreciate the support. Thank you for liking the live. Also, Final Fantasy Mondays for anybody new. Every Monday we do Final Fantasy. Mondays, and D&D Diablo is tomorrow at 6:30, and Ghost will be on the stream. I do a lot of isometric stuff, so PoE, Grim Dawn, Last Epoch, Diablo. I don't discriminate on Diablo. I play them all. Yeah, I do it all. And for any of you Ghost Queen fans, she is in the chat. Ghost, George is here, Green Frog is here, Mike's here, Alpharus is here. Your fans are here. And it's the OG George. How the hell do I go from Rob Zombie to like an 80s song of doom? I don't know how I do that. Um, yes, thank you for the donut printed. Ghost printed is one of the new people. This is like it's YouTube music, like so it's my music playlist from there, and it just goes all over the place because it's a playlist that compiles like 10 years, uh, more than 10 years, like 15 years of music. Let's switch to him. I don't know if you guys anybody in here listens to him, but I enjoy listening to him from time to time. Always enjoy you guys coming in. I'm sure Ghost is going to be doing her Fortnite Power Hour, which is why I already put her controller on the charger. It's fine, Ghost. That's why I shut the door. But I did charge your controller so that way you can play the Power Hour when it launches today. Even though it's probably going to be the Sweat Olympics. Right now it's playing Don't Fear the Reaper. Him, the brand of music they do, the other band I like that's like him is called 69 Eyes. They have a song that's like about Dracula. It's really cool. But that band's had like three lead singers. We were having music talk earlier, so figured I'd continue the music talk. I haven't listened to Soil in like forever. Even though the lead singer of Soil, I think, kind of ruined Drowning Pool, but that's just me. You can't top the original singer, so. I think, like, what was it? On Thursday, I was listening to, like, everything I grew up listening to, like, in the 90s. So I was listening to a lot of, like, alternative and, like, uh, he, he passed away, like, when they got successful. So, George, they got the original lead singer back for 3 Days Grace. They have two lead singers now, so he's back in the band. The OG singer of Drowning Pool passed away at their height, so he performed at WrestleMania 18, did Ozfest, and passed away in the middle of the tour. And they were like on the verge of becoming popular. Had this amazing album come out, and then it was just That's they've never gotten back to where they were. But Let the Bodies Hit the Floor is still like used in commercials, movies, everything. But it's just they've never been able to. I think he was the secret sauce to the band because they've never been able to get back to where they once were. I'm picking up so much mana potions right now. I feel like I'm Ghost or something. Let's go back to town. Um, Killswitch Engage, I don't like the original singer. I believe Harold is the one I like. Like that's the era of Killswitch I like. I don't like the super screamy hate breed style of Killswitch. I'd rather have like the other version. So I already have that ring. Howard is fantastic, so it's it's almost like it'd be like if you were to take Smashing Pumpkins and pull out Billy Corgan and put somebody else in that spot. I don't think it would work. Howard Jones is not the original lead singer for Killswitch. The original lead singer like left and then came back. But yeah, he's not the original singer for Killswitch Engage. But um well, the Howard Jones era is their most successful era, so they were more successful when they had Howard than when they had Jesse, so some bands are more successful with other singers, so but then there's bands out there and I don't know how people like them, so I'm in that group too. There's some bands like I wish that they were more popular. And one of those would be Breaking Benjamin. Wish they were more popular. Because Breaking Benjamin to me is like an amazing band. Breaking Benjamin, 12 Stones, two bands that deserve those two bands deserve more praise. Ghost, thank you for the gifts. But yeah, I would really those bands deserve more praise than they get. I don't think Breaking Benjamin's made a bad record. 12 Stones, who still puts out records, still puts out songs, is one of the most underrated bands I think that I listen to. And most people don't know that the lead singer of that band is the voice from the Bring Me to Life song. But their albums, great. Paul McCoy is such a great person, and he interacts with his fans all the time. So he's a good dude. Chevelle did, but I think Chevelle kind of like self-destructed. There's a couple bands that self-destructed. Puddle of Mud self-destructed as well. The Used I thought would be bigger. Oh yeah, Hinder self-destructed as well. I think they had like one good album, and I think it got to their head. There are some bands that I thought would have been bigger, but then there's bands that only like one or two of their songs, like Deftones. Deftones, I only like one or two of their songs. But then there's people like Tool that I think deserve more respect than they get. I think Tool is one of like the best bands. They are so unique, and none of their songs sound the same. Oh, Black Label's great. Zach Wilde is such a great guitar player. Here's a deep cut for you guys. Oh, Seether is. I have listened to Seether since the beginning. Um, Seether is another band that still puts out good records. They're just not as mainstream as they once were. But yeah, there's a band called Iced Earth out there. If you like Maiden, you would like them. They're highly successful, and they've never been on the radio. I found out about them because I randomly bought one of their CDs when I was in my 20s. I'm glad I did because they're such a great band. Um, yes, I will agree with that. Shinedown used to be top tier. I don't even remember the last record they put out, if I'm being honest. I think the last big hit they had was that song from the Expendable soundtrack. It's probably the last time. Alvarez, I'll be honest. I was never an Avenged Sevenfold fan. They have a good like couple songs here and there, but never really been big on the band. I think there's better bands that do what they do, so but people like them, so AFI is another band that for me like used to be fantastic and then just like crapped out. Like AFI is just not good anymore. I've never heard of Silent Theory, so I'll have to look them up. I've never heard of them. Once he like once AFI started shoving their like vegan and like their like beliefs and stuff into their music, like at least when Rage Against the Machine did it, it was like decent, but AFI just went off the frickin' rails. There's a good way to do it, and it's the people that know how to navigate it are the ones that are better at it. And they were not. But like low key, like one of my favorite bands right now is Motionless in White. I freaking listened to their newest album and I really like it, but I like a lot of their stuff. And I even went back and listened to their older stuff. Even their older stuff is good too. So yeah, Motionless in White is like, oh yeah, I know the band Cold. I like them too. Alpharus, you should listen to. They put out a cover of "I Wear My Sunglasses at Night," and it is so good. Their newest album is more like it's a little bit from each album. Is how they did the songs. It's so cool. I like them, and I like Ice Nine Kills. I think those are two really good like newer bands. Because I like heard what was it? Sleep Token. I heard, and I'm like, you got. They're supposedly the next big band. That whole album for Motionless in White that just came out, whole album's on YouTube, and they did it on purpose. So good. Even that song, if you haven't heard it, it's called R.I.P. that they did. That's another good song too. It has like Skylar Grey is on the song with them. Invent Animate. Let me go back to town because I'm gonna write that down. I'll look them up. I always like finding new bands. Wait, I'm listening to YouTube right now while I stream. I could just look it up, and I could tell you my opinion right now. I put on the songs like called "Without a Whisper" is the one I put on, and then you got Grove Ritual. Okay, okay. The picture of the thumbnail for that video, that is not the voice I was expecting. Was not expecting that at all. He has a good voice. He has kind of a what is it? A mixture of crossfade and sick puppies. If you get that, with a little bit of a like a Treyu thrown in there. So like a Treyu, sick puppies, and crossfade, and the I'm trying to remember the name of the band. Their sound reminds me of this band, and I can't remember the name of the band right now. They're almost like in the style of a Treyu, but they're around like in the. They sang that song "Tears Don't Fall." I don't remember the name of the band. They were around like I don't know even know if they're still around. Yeah, "Bullet for My Valentine." Yeah, I have not like listened to them. They're a band I used to hate, but I learned to like them. Actually, another band I used to hate when they first came out, and I learned to like them was Black Veil Brides. Like originally their like music style wasn't for me, but as they matured as a band, I like them more. I don't know if you guys. Yeah, Andy's a very good like singer too, but I feel like they have the Corey Taylor syndrome, where the only like the main member of the band that people know is Andy, not really the other members. Alvarez, thank you for this because this band I think is very good. Um, what I found out is Sid was having a lot of substance problems, and that's why he got ejected because he was causing chaos for the band. So that I agree with. We were talking about it earlier. Yeah, why not? Why not put on a bullet for my Valentine? I haven't heard that in forever. So if the reason that he left is for that, I am okay with that because I don't want them to be in a space where they are just crashing and burning because of one person. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. All right. It's actually nice having music talk, you know. I really don't have like a. Where I live isn't really what you would call music centric for my type of music. I'm in the country music capital. It's country music and hip hop out here. I don't even know what level we're at right now. 16. Still can't use. I can't use runes, and I've only seen one rune, and that was from. Oh, my leg's pulsating. I need to start putting. So I've been putting points into demonic mastery. Got it to 3. I could start putting points into like the goat and the tainted, or we can do blood oath because blood oath will give me survivability. But right now, like the goats are pretty. You leveled up. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Put another one in a blood oath. I'm trying to get this up higher for the armor. Oh, there's old school kill switch. Look at that. My Curse. Good kill switch song. Alright. That's like where most of their hits came from. Actually, the first time I heard them was on the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack. When I heard When Darkness Falls. That is one of the most like underrated movie soundtracks, I think. Because you have Spine Shank on there, and you have Mushroom Head, and you got El Nino, and you got Kill Switch, among like other bands that is just. I believe Murder Dolls are on there too. But yeah, Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack is good. The movie's just not good. I will die on that hill until the day I die. I will always die on that hill. How bad that freaking movie is. That movie is the Halloween Ends of the Friday the 13th series. It's not a movie, it is a TV show. And it's not. So, the Jason universe is now split in two. So there's the Jason universe, which is anything that takes place after Friday the 13th part 1 per the court case. The other company owns Friday the 13th 1 and what happened then and before it. But what makes no sense, which is why I don't know why the court case happened, is now both parties are working together on the TV show. So they put their differences aside after being in court for 10 to 12 years. I don't know if I'm going to watch the show, if I'm being honest. It's my second least favorite Friday the 13th movie is the original. But there is a Jason movie in development right now as we speak. They are working on that. And as a Jason fan, I cannot wait. Because if you guys have not watched it, there is a YouTube movie that was like 13 minutes long. So like a mini movie. And that was like the reintroduction of Jason. Because they wanted to see if people were still interested in him as a character. And they were. Just like there's there's two Freddy movies in development right now, and one's being done by Warner Brothers and one's being done by Paramount. So there is two Freddy movies in development at the same time. One's a remake of the original movie, and one is not. So we will see which one hits theaters first. The Jason movie rights thing is like, it pissed me off because there was supposed to be a direct sequel to what I will say is like one of the best Jason movies, is the remake. The remake 2009 Jason movie is very good. And Jason hasn't been touched since 2009. That's the last time we got a movie. There's been fan films, but a legit like movie. The Jason remake is a million times better than the Freddy one. Hi. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna go make her some coffee. Alright, I'm back. I had to go make Ghost some coffee. There we go. Godsmack. Another band that I really like. Yeah, Ghost wanted some coffee. It is her birthday weekend, you guys. Her birthday's on Monday. Yeah, she will be. I don't know how old she's going to be because I'm not good with mathematics. She's younger than me, and that's all I know. I was telling Alvarez that I don't know how old you're going to be, but you're younger than me. She's going to be 35 years old, guys. Joe, I play Grim Dawn multiple times a week. The new season of this started, and that is why I am playing it right now. But yes, I have played lots and lots of hours of Grim Dawn. I play Grim Dawn on Xbox, so I am constantly playing that game, so. I even on TikTok have a build that I was showcasing for the Ritualist. I play it a lot on stream. I was talking to somebody yesterday about it and gave them suggestions on what to play and the class that I tell people not to play. For the simple fact that it can be boring, and if you want like to see like how good the classes are, playing as the soldier class will not actually showcase how good the classes are. To me, like the shaman is a good shaman is good, necro's good. My favorite classes probably in order is shaman, necro, inquisitor, and then I would actually probably put the occultist in there too, because the raven is so good to have in your class because he just heals you and he does massive damage. So, but yeah, Grim Dawn is goated. Grim Dawn is my favorite ARPG of all time. No game is better, in my opinion, than Grim Dawn. I did a top 5 ARPG list, and it was number 1. I posted that video on the channel, so let's go back to town.
I keep sneezing.
No bueno. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. We're almost at 8,000 likes for a stream that I just was like, hey.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I'm up at 9:45 because somebody wanted me to wake up.
It wasn't me.
It was not you. It was the one that wakes me up every morning.
When you look this way without saying it, and people are going to think I'm just a mean lady.
No, it's the dog. We were talking earlier because somebody was trying to steal my cheese. The dog wanted my cheese. But I will say for this league season, the drops are horrible. So, well, yeah, because it's your birthday weekend.
But I want to ask for saving them, or if they're just there to tease me.
You can have them. Are these the other ones? So I was trying to get you to try one of these. Let me smell it first. Because one of the bundles of crackers is garlic. I think. Miss Garlic Aficionado, can you tell me if this is garlic or not? It might be, or it's the original.
Why are you walking me?
Let me know if that's garlic.
Mm-hmm. It smells garlicky.
Because one of them is like a roasted garlic flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those are yours.
No more fries? I'm eating crackers now?
No, go eat your birthday donut. Go eat your birthday donut. Will you bring me a donut?
I'll bring you the box so you can pick out your drink.
Okay.
You can tell them about what I did yesterday.
So I got donuts yesterday, and I said, "Hey, pick out the donut you want of any of these donuts." And she said, "Well, what donut do you want?" I'm like, "It doesn't matter what donut I want. Which one do you want? You pick first." And then I made her pick because
No, I waited until you told me which one you wanted.
yeah, and I lied.
Did I pick the one you wanted?
No,
Why you lie?
I just wanted you to pick a donut.
You lied to me.
I want all the donuts in there except for the freaking glazed one. I don't like glazed old-fashioned donuts.
You lied to me.
Hey,
I did it because you are the pickiest person I've ever met in my whole entire life.
I'm not
And
picky.
I can eat whatever ones.
The only
And
one.
you don't eat whatever ones. You only eat a specific ones, and you won't tell me which ones you want to eat. You are mean.
I'm not mean. The only donut I don't want is
I don't care. Who cares? Nobody cares.
So these ones I don't like.
Care. I'm mad at you now.
Why?
Because you said you lied to me, and I don't like liars. So you lied.
I was trying to get you to pick yesterday. The only glazed donuts are the only ones I don't like.
I don't care. I'm mad at you right now.
You can't be mad at me.
I am. Because I asked you. Because you are picky. If you wanted the maple ones, I wouldn't have picked the maple one.
Originally, when I got it, it was supposed to have my favorite donut, and it does not have it in there.
I'm so mad at you.
It was supposed to have Boston cream pies.
You lie to me all the time.
I do not lie to you all the time.
How do I know? You could be lying right now. You opened the gate worms of lies.
I didn't open no gate.
Yeah, you didn't even want the donut you had yesterday.
Yes, I did.
You just said you didn't.
I grabbed the maple one yesterday, too. Maple donuts are one of my top 5 favorite donuts. Actually, my least favorite one is pie powdered. I'm not a big fan of powdered donuts. On there.
No. What?
Trying to apologize.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I don't like that. Because I'm a very easygoing person. And you're not.
So with those donuts,
The only ones that you don't like are the glazed ones. I've heard you a million times.
no, I mean that pack of donuts is actually has good variety. Powdered donuts, I'm not a big fan of, unless they're those crumb donuts.
Coconut one.
I do like coconut. You guys liked our little lover spat, so the likes went up 1,000. And I believe she's gonna be playing Fortnite with her friend. But I play Fortnite too, especially the newest season, because they got Sonic in there, Mega Man stuff. Well, they got like a Mega Man and Sonic stuff in there this season, so I just don't really stream it that often, but I do play it. Well, Mega Man also doesn't release games as often as they once did. Like Mega Man like 11 I think was the last one they released. I love Mega Man, I'm just not good at the Mega Man games. It's the same thing with Castlevania. I love the Castlevania series, but I am absolutely horrible at those games. But yeah, Mega Man's like really low key good. So I'm on like I'm a big Castlevania fan, but I really feel like Castlevania got ruined by Symphony of the Night. They've never made a real Castlevania game ever since Symphony of the Night. I never played it. I know of it. I played a new one that came out called Super Meat Boy 3D, but I'm surprised they actually finally like they're finally shutting down the Xbox Live store. What up, Chaos? How you doing? We are on day 2 of the ladder, and we're just having fun today. What up, David? Yeah, we're So I am not a speedrunner by any chance, by any means. Shadow, the new season was last night. Yeah, the new ladder just started, so it started last night. We played about 3 hours last night. But yeah, the new ladder started. I want to see if they ruined the because I heard stuff that they were going to nerf the warlock again. It's that one class. They got a hard on for that one class. And then you have D4 that is not nerfing it, they're buffing it, so. But I will say the drops since the ladder started are absolute crap. Like, they're really bad. I've got no good gear. Like, I've got no good gear so far this ladder. That now the ladder just started, but I've only got one rune and almost no topaz gems. One topaz. I've only gotten a raw or a towel, I think. But yeah, as far as like gear and everything, like it's bad. I don't. I'm not at the level to have use runes yet, anyways. So, but I have a three socketed armor, and I found nothing to socket it with. I think we're at like. But as far as like, what up, Nas X? And if you guys are it's your first time here, you guys can go ahead and give a follow. Um, I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers, and we're at 943 right now. See, and I'm not rushing to hell, so I normally don't. I play it my own pace, so I think last night I spent about 3 hours in Act 1. But I also won't be running. I think I'm going to stick to one class this season, so except for D&D Diablo that we do. So D&D Diablo is something we do here where basically the roll of the dice helps us build characters and everything. And I'll be doing that tomorrow with my wife, and we'll be doing that tomorrow. Yeah, I only play on console now, so I do not play this on PC anymore.
And it's not just
All right. There should be a waypoint around here somewhere. No ethereal. We are not doing that. Yeah, we haven't found. So no more, no FCR rings. Yeah, I don't know. Stop whining. You got into stuff you weren't supposed to. You only got one person to blame, Link, and it's yourself. Yeah. Have a piece of cheese. Let's look for the the maggot lair. What up, Caps? How you doing? We're trying to find the lair. Where is it? You over there, Matt. Mike, have you got any good drops? Cause my drops are pretty freaking bad. Yesterday and today. Cause right now, like you guys can see, I'm leaving a lot behind. There's so much white items. Yeah, it's so this is what I was talking about last night, where like the biggest issue with this game is it is very bad for gearing, for finding good stuff. So it's just like every other ARPG I play, like it has so much better. And they could easily just put it into the thing to have the drops be better. They just I but yeah, it's just I don't get it. I'm hoping for something. Oh,
Right next to a boss.
there's the lair.
I didn't realize that was gonna happen.
Let me use the restroom. I'll be right back, and then we'll hop in the lair. I gotta close these blinds.
There's another fucking cheese.
Just getting hard to see. All right. What up, Riv? All right. Let's go here. We don't need to repair. Time for the maggot lair. Do I have to put points? Oh, we gotta talk to Drogana. Drogon. Let's go talk to Drogon, man. There you go, yeah. Beep bop boop. Ariana Grande, how are you? We're There we go. We'll just we got the goats. We got the tainted. I don't know why we got hit with cold damage. There we go. Hopefully we can get... What up, Loopy? How you doing? Welcome everybody in. We're really looking for an FCR ring, and I have not found anything. Takes down the scrubs.
What?
70. There's another point in there. Loopy, I don't know if they nerfed Mosaic because I tend to not play the Assassin. This is my favorite class, so I normally pay more attention to what they do with the Warlock.
I'm fucking leaving. They dropped on me and punched me in the fucking face.
Yeah, so I don't know if they did that to Mosaic or not.
Hey, where are you? No, I can't get out of here.
This area is always so brutal for this class. You get stuck.
Fucking leave me alone, you fucking house.
There we go. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I have 13 health. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
I don't know if anybody else is having issues with the drops.
Yeah, as they're on me. Yes, they fucking chased me all over. It's sweaty. I was in
take out these scarabs. We are really just trying to make it through this. Yeah, I just don't know if it's still nerfed or what. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, that's a freaking death trap.
What is it?
There's nothing there. What is your issue? What? We told you you're in timeout. Knock it off. Yeah. Lay. Lay. So, lay. You're not giving up that.
And then I should get that.
No, you're not. No. No. You're in trouble.
You don't get to bark out of it.
That's 2 days in a row where you got into garbage. Alright, let's try and find. I'm trying to see. When you go up and around the corner, up to the highest mountain top. Hola, mi amigos. Let's So after we finish the maggot layer, we're probably going to cut it there, and then we'll be streaming again tonight. See, we're getting yellow items for nothing that we use. All right, let's go this way. There we go. All right. Let's go this way. Let's head this way. All right. Yeah, so once we get and take out the maggot queen, it's a lot of lightning damage there, bro. All right, let's trying to make it to the queen. Where is she? Right in there. Look at that. There, they just lit her up like a Christmas tree. Look at that.
That what?
Look at that. We got the Staff of Kings. We went in there. All right, so we're gonna cut there, and then I'll be back on tonight. So we'll continue on tonight, and I will see you guys later.